Pull list video time, guys. 2 weeks worth plus a couple of extra goodies thrown in. So yeah, strap yourselves in. It's gonna be fun. Alright guys, let's dive into this. Got a lot of books. These are all books I got on Friday. I think, yeah, it's the last 2 weeks of books. I missed a week in there. Have had some craziness going on, so it's good to pick up books, but it's a giant stack. I got one trade. It's the first volume of The Goon. Nothing But Misery. I've never really read much of The Goon. I think maybe one or two maybe. But I picked up the first issue of that new mini that they're putting out, and I loved it. It's awesome. So, yeah, I picked up the first volume. I think I'm going to try to read through a bunch of that stuff. Looking forward to that. The art in it's really cool. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And then these books, they're not really in any order. Most of it's my pull list, and then I got a few extra little things. I'm going to a con in less than 2 weeks in Kansas City, playing at Comic-Con. So I'm excited for that. So I got some books that I want to get signed there and that sort of thing. So yeah, let's dive into this. I'll try to go quick. Deadpool, number 42, 3 issues till Deadpool dies. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So we'll see. Maybe he'll get covered in adamantium and he'll be a statue in a museum somewhere next to Wolverine. Lazarus, number 15. You guys all know Lazarus is amazing. Greg Rucka's the shit. Justice League Dark, number 39. Really cool cover on that one. Always really cool covers on Justice League Dark. Yeah, that's about it for that. The Flash, number 39. Great cover on that, too. Really great covers this month. Really enjoyed them. Some of these books I've read, some of them I haven't. Got a lot of reading to do. Secret Six, number 2. Like the first issue a lot. Looking forward to that. I mean, Gail Simone, you can't go wrong. Colder the Bad Seed, number 5. If you guys checked out my spotlight on horror books, that's one of the ones I did the spotlight on. If you haven't, watch it. I'll tell you about that series a little bit. It's a great book. This and the first Colder were really great. Men of Wrath, number 5. Jason Aaron's one of the guys that's going to be at Planet Comic-Con. This will be my 3rd year going, and he's been at all 3. Really great guy, really welcoming to fans. I've had chances to talk to him quite a bit. He's really he'll talk to you for a while, and he's one of my my 4 creators in my 4 creators tag. I really love the work he does, so looking forward to seeing him again. Darth Vader, number 2. Love the first issue. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I'm loving these Star Wars books. They're really freaking good. I don't know. I'm going to have to rewatch the movies again, I think. Then I got, did anybody get this? I'm not sure. I think it's, I don't know. I don't know if this is like a local thing or some sort of small press thing. I haven't really heard much about it, but this is Spider-Gwen number 1. The cover looks interesting. I don't really know much about it. I don't know we'll see what it's about. Um, Jason Latour is going to be at Planet Comic Con also, so, and he's been there 3 years in a row also. Uncanny Avengers #2. I'm way behind on Uncanny Avengers, which sounds funny because it's issue #2, but they renumbered. God, I'm so far behind on that. The Wicked and the Divine, still one of my favorite books. A very, very different story. If you haven't read this, there's a Image First, one of those Image Dollar books for that. I recommend reading that first issue and seeing what you think of it. Some people like it, some people hate it. I'm in that first camp. Thief of Thieves, #26. Peter Panzerfaust, #23. Moon Knight, #12. Greg Smallwood's going to be at Planet Comic Con, so I'm looking forward to seeing him too. He's always great. He worked on a book called Dream Thief and Dream Thief Escape. And last year he showed me a preview of Dream Thief Escape, which was so cool to see. I was a big fan of the first series, so he showed me some of the art for the follow-up series. It was really cool to see that before it came out. Manifest Destiny. What issue are we on this? This is number, oh geez, I think it's 13. Yeah, 13. Manifest Destiny's fantastic. Daredevil, #13. Wade and Somni. Doesn't get much better than that. Chew, #46. I feel like a lot of people dropped off of Chew, and I'm not sure why. To me, it's still just as good as it has been the whole time. I haven't noticed any drop off or anything like that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. This is supposed to. They've said a bunch of times that Chew ends at 60 issues. So, we're 46 in at this point. There's no way I'm going to drop off now. I mean, that's still over a year from now, but it's been so great. Honestly, I didn't think I skipped a week, but apparently I did, because I got Batman Eternal #46. And I'm still liking Batman Eternal. It's, it's a Batman story, so as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty great. And then #47. Good stuff. Batman and Robin, #39. I love that cover. I know everybody said it in all their videos, but great cover swipe. Just good stuff. I love Titus's face in there reacting to what Damian's doing. Let's see. Batgirl, #39. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about Batgirl now. Batgirl's been one of my favorite DC books since the New 52 started. The new direction's different. I'm not saying it's bad. I can't decide if I like it or not. It's not the same, and it's not that I'm afraid of books changing or anything like that. I welcome that most of the time. I'm just not sure how I feel about it yet. The Amazing Spider-Man, #15. It's another book I'm way behind on. I plan on reading the Spider-Verse stuff in one big chunk, and yeah, so this is apparently an epilogue. We'll see if that's true. There tends to be 15 epilogues for the Spider-Man events, so we'll see what happens. Rasputin, #5. Yeah, I was watching Comic Book Roundtable the other day. They were talking about this, and and you know, I agree. It's a weird ending. It doesn't follow history at all. And then there's a preview of the next issue, which is in June, and it's taking a very, very different turn. I'm going to stick on it because I've really, really liked it so far. So I'm going to stick on it and see where it takes me. Little nervous about the changes coming. Secret Origins number 10. I love these Secret Origins books. They're always really fun. This one's Batgirl, so looking forward to that. I know there's been a lot of talk about that book. I've kind of avoided that just because I don't want it to be ruined for me. I picked this up just because I don't really know much about this character at all. But it's a name that I know, and I feel like I want to know more. And I love these kind of characters. So it's Mandrake the Magician number 1 from King Dynamite, which I don't know if that's just an offshoot of Dynamite or what. But yeah, I love the magician characters and that sort of stuff. I always enjoy those guys, so I wanted to check that out and see what it's all about. I missed this when this came out. Harley Quinn, Valentine's Day Special number 1. I love that cover. It's Amanda Conner and Dave Johnson did the cover. Amanda Conner is obviously amazing, but Dave Johnson is too. So those two working together on a cover is pretty fantastic to see. This book I picked up because Millie Akers talked about it in her last haul video. Yeah, I didn't know anything about it, but she talked about it, so I figured. I think the cover is a David Mack cover. I think I got a weird, different variant. But it's Black Hood from Dark Circle Comics. It's a Swarzynski book, so I'll dive into that and see what that's all about. Yeah, that's what I love about watching other people's videos, is seeing the stuff I don't know about and the stuff I'm not reading and what other people are reading. And you know, that sometimes it makes my pull list this big, but sometimes also, you know, it's just cool to see the stuff everybody else is reading. I think I'm the only one in the world reading Endgame right now. Just kidding. It's the first book I read whenever it comes out. God, I'm loving the hell out of Batman right now. Batman and the Joker is, you know, what makes my heart beat sometimes. And Scott Snyder blows me away. This book, watching everybody else's videos, I hadn't picked this up, and I've decided I need to see what it's all about. So I picked up Bitch Planet number 1. I think this is a variant. I don't know what variant it is. It's cover E, whatever that is. But I don't really care. I just want to read it and see what's going on with it. With so many people reading it and liking it, and so many of my friends and people on here talking about it, I figured I need to see what the hullabaloo was. So I also got issue 2 and issue 3. So that'll get me all caught up on Bitch Planet if I decide I like it and I want to continue with it. God, these books are going to fall down. Let's do this. Okay. Sex Criminals number 10. Still a great book. Found out last week that Matt Fraction and Kelly Sue DeConnick are adapting it for TV. I have no idea how they can possibly do that. But there's no chance I won't watch it if it comes on. That book's been fantastic. It's cool that Fraction and DeConnick are working on it. They're married in real life, and just having Matt Fraction be able to work on the treatment for it. They're both great minds in comics, so it's going to be fun to see what they come up with. Batman 39, the Harley cover. Love it. Picked up a bunch of these Harley covers. Sinestro number 10. Also the Harley cover. I got this because Cullen Bunn, another one of my favorite writers, is going to be at Planet Comic Con. And I'm looking forward to seeing him again. That dude writes, I swear he's writing like 15 books right now. So I don't know how he does it. To go along with that, I also got Lobo, number 1. I hadn't read any of this. I read some of the Sinestro, and I liked it. I just had way too much on my pull list, so I had to back off a little bit. But, yeah, so a couple more there. Catwoman 39. I don't know. I heard Catwoman kisses a dog or something. I heard she likes both dogs and cats now, and she's sharing her kibbles and bits to both teams or something like that. So that's exciting. I also like the Harley cover for that one. Yeah, good stuff. And then Phil Noto's going to be at Planet Comic Con. So I'm excited for that. So I've been trying to pick up some of these awesome variants that he did in February. So I got Star-Lord. I got Guardians. That's a fun one. Rocket's riding on Drax's head while he's sleeping. That's good stuff. Shield. That's a cool one too. Phil Noto's amazing. An Amazing Spider-Man. Good stuff. And Read'em Steven just did a video where he showed all of the Phil Noto variants. So check that out. It was cool to see somebody had picked up all of them. I know Johnny DaCosta's doing the same thing with all the Harley covers. I'm picking up most of them, but there's a couple I just didn't really care for, and I'm not reading the book, so I skipped a couple of them. This one I got, Batman and Robin. Love it with the marionettes. Just a great job. Yeah, really cool cover. And then this one's one of my favorites. Is the Green Lantern cover, playing roller derby. Just love that cover. The art on there is amazing. Good stuff. And then finally, I got Scott Custom Bromstar. Talked about this book, so I picked it up. I think I saw his video talking about it right before I went to my shop, so I made sure that I picked it up. I'm looking forward to reading it. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm really loving the the magazine size stuff that's coming out lately. You know, with the Afterlife with Archie stuff, and there seems to be more and more of that coming out all the time. The Fade Out #1 came out in magazine size. So yeah, I'm really liking that. It feels special when stuff like that comes out. So this is Savage Sort of Criminal. It's Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, you know, the criminal guys. Just super cool. The throwback on this really neat. I love how the cover looks all worn, and I don't know, what would you grade this guy's? About a 3.0. It's really beat up. So I think that's really cool how they did that. Yeah, so that's this haul, my pull list haul. Today I went to a different shop in Omaha that has they have back issues for 50% off. They do all their variants for cover price, and they do trades and hardcovers and omnibuses for 50% off too. So I picked up a bunch of stuff there. I didn't want to put it in this video because it's just too much already. So yeah, I'll be making another video for that. So look forward to that. I wanted to, Mac Hammer was talking the other day about shouting out people that are either new or we feel like don't have nearly enough subscribers, that sort of thing. And you know, I remember a time when this community did a ton of that stuff. When I first came in, I know there were a few people that right off the bat contacted me, commented on my videos, brought me in, made me feel welcome. So yeah, you know, whenever I can do that, I want to do that too. So thanks, Mac Hammer, for pointing out that we need to do that way more. So I want to shout out 3 people. 2 of them I just found today actually, and then one of them I've known about for a while, and I've watched his videos. And all 3 of these guys are. It's ridiculous how low their subscriber count is. They're all, I think, in the 60s, and they should have more. You know, these guys do great things and make great videos, and I like watching them, so hopefully you guys will too. So check them out. I'll put their channels in the description down below here. The first one's I'm a Dragonzord. He's been around for a while, I know, and I'm just shocked. When I looked at his subscriber total, I was shocked how low it was. I couldn't believe that it was that low. He's a great part of the community. He's a great collector, and he shows his stuff very well. Then the second one is Alec Holland. No, not Swamp Thing. He is a big Swamp Thing fan, but yeah, he's in the 60s too, and he does, you know, like a lot of the guys in this community. He does a lot of like vintage video games. I've seen him show figures, that sort of stuff, and comics as well. So check him out, Alec Holland. Great channel. And then Tom Ray. I was really shocked when I saw Tom Ray's subscriber count too. I don't know Tom, but I hear his name thrown out a lot. I feel like I've heard his name a lot. So I went and checked out his channel today, and I couldn't believe he's in the 60s also, I think. So check these guys out, subscribe to them, watch their videos, comment on them, tell them, hey, what's up? If you think they're doing a good job, tell them. That stuff goes a long way, especially to new people. It means a lot to them, you know. It means a lot to all of us, but let's hold each other up instead of pushing each other down, and make each other feel good. And it's important that we do that sort of thing. So anyway, I'll see you probably tomorrow with another haul video. Till then, catch you on the flip.